Shalom, first and foremost, all praises, glory, and honor goes to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the elder apostles at Great Millstone that taught us this truth. Salutation to all Yakim, pushing this word day in and day out, doing this quick lesson. From the USA today, dated today, the 27th, right? And it says TSA workers consider calling out sick, quitting amid shutdown. So the TSA shutdown been going on a while. I want to say maybe like almost 3 weeks now. All right. Slocky 2 weeks. And they talking about quitting, calling out sick because they're not getting paid. They working for free, which most of the TSA, from my experience, are Jakes, because I've been on quite a few flights since 2010. Yeah, about 2010 till now. I've been on quite a few flights, and every time I was there, man, it was always mainly niggas, man. You guys Latinos there and Native Americans there too, but mainly niggas, man. All right, so this is a good thing for you 2/3 niggas that work with TSA, man. Police ass niggas, man. So so this is good news. Suspension of a global entry program. All right. So you about to have martial law soon, false flag attacks, 9/11 type situations, Black Swan events, things of that nature, man. Which, you know what? Let's rewind, man. So I think this is a whole ploy to automate TSA, man. Instead of paying them niggas, whatever they make, 60, 70, 80, 90 to 100,000 a year, whatever. Instead of paying them niggas, how about TSA lets their robots, AI, screen passengers, man, that want to go on flights, business, personal, vacation, man. People travel for 3 reasons: business, right? Work related, business related, personal, you got to visit a sick family member, uh, you know, looking for a house, things of that nature, relocating. Um, Gotta see a specialized doctor in a whole nother region, and then what? Folly travel, vacation, you know. So it's 3 reasons people travel, right? Especially fly. It's 3 reasons people fly, man. So scripture says, pursuing the second answers, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Second answers 15. When I say around the 17th verse, roundabout. Roughly paraphrasing. So, damn, I left my shit in the car. But those are the main reasons people travel, right? And real soon, everything's about to be locked down, man. All right. Because the economy isn't good, man. People ain't coming to America, visiting America under this new regime. Excuse me. This Trump regime. People ain't visiting America. Uh, people ain't spring break. It's around the corner. You don't hear people talking about spring break. People trying to pay their bills. Travel is like a luxury for the most part, man. I had a so-called cousin. She got put to flight maybe about a week or two ago. You know what I'm saying? But money tight. I can't go up there and visit the family and shit like that. Pay my respects. Hey, I'm letting the dead bury the dead, man. All right. So, You know, everybody's just waiting to see what's going to happen next, man. This is Ecclesiastes 12:3. Oh, actually, I'm starting at the top. It says, remembering how thy creator in the days of thy youth, for the evil days come not. Nor, so the evil days, they're like, we're literally at the door of the evil days. It ain't fully hit yet, but we're at the door, man. So our brothers having heavy visions. You know, me personally, I've been having like at least one major vision, a prophetic vision every week. You know, for like the past, I'll say a couple years, man. It seems like. Right? While the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. So he's supposed to come in his truth as a young, able-bodied man. Yeah, most brothers came in this truth in their 20s, in their early mid-20s. Me, I was like pushing my late 20s. I think I first found out I was an Israelite, I think I was like 27. So, I'm old. I've been a late bloomer with everything in my life. So the truth is no different for real. But damn, that's, I've been in this truth like 16 years, man, which is crazy. How times fly. And all the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Or the sun, or the light, or the moon, or the stars be not darkened, or the clouds return after the rain. So you're supposed to get this truth while, everything seems normal, man. Even though you're going to have certain brothers that's going to wake up at the last trump, the last hour of this place. But it's not going to be many, Because at that time, and the Lord's going to be gathering his elect up, and, it's going to be more women and children make it than men. Yahweh Shah. That's why Isaiah 4:1 says 7 women shall take over 1 man. All right. It says in the day, called Lord Yahweh Shah, my palm itching. I need a bag, man. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. So, yeah, the grinding is ceasing like right before your eyes, man. Like it's like you literally. I remember there was a time where they said, "Yeah, you gotta know somebody that knows somebody. Your network going to dictate your net worth," which that's true. But nowadays you gotta know somebody to get a job, man. I'm talking about a good, decent paying job, man. Can't just walk in and apply. They got 1,000 other niggas walking in and applying for that same job. And the doors shall be shut in the streets. Hey, the full storehouse is empty, man. The door's about to be shut, man. Every industry soon, right? When the sound of the grinding is low, that's happening right now before your eyes. Even that whole podcast, social media spirit, people making money off of clicks and shit. That's unstable, man. That's not building the economy. That's taken away, man. Because it's only you, the content creator, and Esau making money off of it. There's no one trickling in between. Getting a bag off of your labors. All right. So it's not sustainable for this economy, right? And he shall raise up at the voice of the bird, and all of the daughters of music shall be brought up. Yeah, because the music's at an all-time low. I remember last time I cut the radio on, maybe like a couple months ago. And, when I actually sat and listened to the type of music that's supposed to be hot right now in the hip-hop rap world and shit. I hate that word hip-hop, so I always say the rap world, trap or rap. There's nothing but women rappers, strip club rap. I call it strip club rap. Showing you that what woman can put down past a man, all right? these Lottos and Cardi B's and what's the other one? Ice Spice, and you got trap woman rappers, man. You know, it's even Jake. Yeah, you got your simple niggas that be in a club throwing money, right? Um, that's the spirit. Cause I remember I was working like right after COVID, probably like 2021, 22. I was working in this one strip club. I think it was 2022, and then it's a Brazilian woman from the tribe of Asher. She came up to me. She's like, "Yeah, no matter how much money niggas make, it's just childish." Right? So a nigga must have said something stupid, turned her off. And then I looked at her in the eyes and I said, "Yeah, that's why they in here." And then she froze. Like she like, damn. She like, yeah, you know what? You're right. That's why they in here. You know. Hey, brothers, that's on you if you like to go to a little titty palace, which, I rarely do that. If I'm out of town or some shit once in a blue moon, I might go to a titty palace. But, yeah, I was like, yeah, that's why they in here. Like, he's a weak, I basically told her, like, yeah, these some weak ass niggas. Yeah, I mean, a real man, if he's wants to get down with these women, he's gonna talk to her, meet her, and then do his thing. He ain't gotta, lead with his wallet, you know. But that's what this society promotes, man. Whoredom, debauchery, foolishness. What they call that? What's the pimping word in the scriptures? Whoremongering. All right. But even then, the strippers ain't making money right now. Unless you like a super bad joint. I got niggas coming back every night. But the average stripper, she ain't making money right now. The average, every industry, middle of the pack, type of woman, she ain't making bread right now, man. So, that's the Lord, man, bringing judgment, man, bringing wrath upon two thirds. All right. So America done had its run. All right, the sound of the grinding is low, in every industry, man. This AI shit is putting a final hammer to this place, man. Since the advent of AI, the public advent of AI, since what's that, 2022 to now, I promise you, it's more than 20 million people minimum that lost their job. 20 to 30 million people minimum. Excuse me, I got a little mucus in me. I gotta get knocked out. Hold on, let me look it up, man. Yeah, so the devil's gonna lie about the numbers. Talking about, only like 2 million, 1.17. Almost 2 million people. Which really is way more than that, man. You gotta add anything this devil says, just add a zero, man. The job market's so bad. I went to a job fair, I wanna say like December. And I seen a nigga I went to high school with, man. Like, what are the odds of that? Like, I ain't seen a nigga in like 20 years, 25 years or some shit. And you just randomly see somebody, that's how you know shit is bad, when it's affecting people, but no one's talking about it. So I'm going to end it there till next time.